Hello Star Wars fans and collectors, it's me Master98 back again with another Star Wars figure review. In today's Star Wars figure review we're going to be taking out a character that appears in the Star Wars The Clone Wars animated TV show, and in today's review we're going to be taking out more characters that I picked up from MCM Comic Con London. Now this character is a clone trooper, and if you're aware of my channel and obviously aware of other things on there, this clone trooper comes from one of the best regiments in the Star Wars galaxy, and the character we're going to take a look at today is this one. It is the 501st Clone Trooper from the Star Wars The Clone Wars animated TV show. Now this is another 501st Clone Trooper to my clone ranks. Really impressed with this overall design of the Clone Trooper from the 501st. I believe I'm right in saying this is a brand new sculpt, including with the head sculpt and a brand new look to the Clone Trooper's head. But if I'm wrong, then please don't hesitate to let me know in the comments. I have to say, the overall posability, look, paint applications and everything about this figure, including obviously the removable helmet, they've hit the nail on the head. It does obviously come with two sets of weapons, including a long rifle and the smaller rifle, but I have to say I'm going to most likely pose him with the longer rifle, and it's a really nice figure for my Star Wars collection. So that's the 501st Clone Trooper from the Clone Wars. Let's take a look at the packaging before we dive into the review. So this is the vintage collection packaging from the Clone Wars. At the top you've obviously got the Star Wars Clone Wars logo there, the name of the figure and the character there, a nice shot of the Clone Trooper in action. You've obviously got the plastic bubble that protects the figure, the price I paid for it, and obviously the Kenner logo at the bottom. At the back you've obviously got the other figures that appear in numerous ways, the Star Wars logo at the top, the Star Wars The Vintage Collection logo there, and obviously some legal stuff at the bottom. So that's really nicely done there. And as I said, I'm an absolute massive fan of the 501st Regiment. So that's the packaging for this Clone Trooper from the 501st. Before we dive into review, I'm just going to take a look at the other accessory that comes with this clone. The other accessory that comes with this Clone Trooper is the smaller version of the clone rifle. Obviously I can remove that and pose it alongside him there, but obviously I'm going to portray him and pose him with the longer rifle, which is really cool, and I feel it's much better as well. So this is the 501st Clone Trooper from the Clone Wars. I'm going to start off with the articulation. As you see, this Clone Trooper does come with a bowl joint and a swivel at the head. There's movement in the shoulders, elbows and the wrist. Torso is movable as well. You've got some hinges at the hips and at the legs, movement at the tops of the legs, movement in the knees as well, and the ankles that can move about there. As I said, it does come with two accessories. It does obviously come with the smaller rifle, and obviously what I'm using in a minute for him to stand up and obviously look really cool, the longer rifle, which is sculpted in the black plastic. Just give you a zoom in on the rifle. The rifle is nicely made. It's not really flimsy, which isn't too bad. I know back in the day when Hasbro were making Star Wars figures, they were really thin and flimsy, but they've knocked this on the head. As you see, you've obviously got the iconic colours of blue and white of this 501st Clone Trooper. Starting off at the legs, you've obviously got them sculpted nicely. There's obviously some battle damage at the side, obviously where there's a little bit of blue and a little bit of smudged paint. The back of the Clone Trooper as well, you've got some armour damage as well. And obviously at the front, I like seeing a little bit more battle damage on the chest plate, but that's just me. You've obviously got the comm link on the right hand side of the wrist, and obviously you've got a really nice stance and stare on the Clone Trooper helmet. And obviously one of the accessories, you can obviously remove the helmet, and I believe I'm right in saying got a brand new head sculpt underneath, which is nicely done. Obviously portrayed by Tamar Morrison, who obviously plays all the Clone Troopers in the prequel trilogy, and obviously plays Boba Fett, Django as well. But some really nicely sculpted, nice jet black hair as well. Obviously goes alongside well any other Clone Troopers as well. The helmet is nicely made, it's not really flimsy, it's a nice touch, it's nice solid, instead of being really flimsy like they were back in the day. And you can place that on his head nicely. You can obviously place it down like so, and it's a really nice snuggle fit. I remember back in the day where Hasbro made some helmets, they were very squidgy where you can obviously ruin stuff and everything, but this clone trooper goes a long way. And as I said, I'm a massive fan of the 501st Clone Trooper Regiment, and it's really nice to add another clone trooper to this collection. So that is pretty much it for the 501st Clone Trooper from the Clone Wars. I'm most likely going to pick up a few more as well and army build these. As you know, I'm a massive fan obviously of the 501st and obviously Clone Troopers as well, so do expect some more figures of these in the ranks of my clone army. So that's been the 501st Clone Trooper from the Clone Wars TV show. I'd like to thank each and every one of you for watching. Please be sure to obviously like the video, subscribe to the channel, follow me on Facebook and Instagram, and I will see you very, very soon. So until next time, thank you very much for watching. Have a nice day, look after yourself, and as always, may the Force be with you.